Ultramed's a startup company. Our strapline is health technology for people, and we've started by developing an online preoperative program called MyPreOp. And what that does is it allows patients to input their own information, which is then analysed and looked at by a registered nurse in preparation for their operations. The benefits for the end user, a patient, are that potentially they can have a one-stop assessment, and what that means is that rather than going home and then coming back to the hospital for a pre-op assessment, they can go around to pre-operative assessment, fill it in there and then, and go home with that process completed. What we're doing is we're moving the nurses from collecting the data, so asking you lots of questions, to actually you putting the information in and the nurse then reviewing that data. And what that means is the nurses can concentrate on clinical decision making rather than data collection. So this is a solution for the 10 million procedures that are done each year in the NHS. The NHS could save 65 million a year if it adopted online preoperative assessment. The Catapult is run by the South West Centre of Excellence in Satellite Applications, and what it's allowed is business incubation and support with seed funding for Ultramed. And we've been able to benefit from that, adding in our own investment cash and then looking for bigger grant opportunities. So it really has given us that leg up that early companies need. The satellite application of Ultramed is at the moment looks a little tenuous. However, what satellite applications are doing is they're looking at all sorts of communication modes. So this isn't about just purely the use of satellites, it's about the way that people communicate with each other. We've already developed the existing products and commercialised them, but as always you go to the market with a minimum viable product, and what the seed Catapult has allowed us to do is to look at the next steps. We've also done a Crowdcube fundraise, and that has links to Exeter University as well. Crowdcube has been an amazing experience for us. We went on looking for £100,000. We raised that in 2.5 days and went on to overfund by 300%, raising £300,000. That's given us an enormous opportunity to seek additional grant funding and to drive the business harder and faster. So the aspiration for Ultramed is big. Our initial strapline, our first strategic objective, is to be an internationally profitable company.